Oh boy. This is truly something, isn't it? September 1st. My phone rings. I reach into my coat pocket and grab it as I lean back on the tree. It was a dark night and the brush around didn't allow any large pockets of moonlight in. I'm here. Whoa. Who's he? Ugh, great. Good. Get going. Or get ready. Whatever. I don't know why I said get going. I end the call and slide the phone back into my coat. I keep my posture against the tree and notice a commotion down below. I look down from my perch into the street below. A black Rolls Royce pulls up to the curb. Several men get out of the car. A valet quickly accepts it and drives towards the nearby parking garage. Normal late night crowd. I immediately sense someone approaching me, so I turn around to face them. It's about time. What is happening? There's so much I need to know of what's going on. This is weird. What is MC really? What is he? I close my locker and get ready for lunch. But of course I am stopped. Hi, Mikey. Hey, what is it you need? I just wanted to see if you were okay. Eh? Well, I saw you leaving your house pretty late last night. You were watching me? What? No? I just happened to notice you leaving as I was going to bed. Well, I went to go run an errand. I lean back on my locker and run my hand through my hair. I wonder what he was really up to, though. Sayori leans forward while clutching her backpack. Well, I was just curious. Well, I'm going now. I lean back upwards and start off away from Sayori. Oh, one more thing, Mikey. Can we walk home again today? I raise my hand to my face and scratch my forehead. You're gonna make me wait around in that club again, aren't you? He doesn't like it there. Well, I kind of have to. I go there after school. I guess. Might as well. I have nothing else better to do. Sighting, I come to realize that there was probably a book there I could read as I wait. Yay! I'll see you there after school. Mm-hmm. Before I entered the club room, Sayori waited outside for me. As I walked up, I knew exactly what she was trying to do. She was waiting to see if I actually showed up. Well, I guess it's my fault for doing so. The door closed behind both of us. I am shrouded in a much different atmosphere than the normal school projects. Hi, Mikey. Good to see you back. Good to see you back again today. Monica walks towards me, still putting on her everlasting smile. Yeah, well, I am here until Sayori goes home. Still, here for when she walks home, huh? Mm-hmm. Well, today we are reading poems, so I hope you enjoy it. Sure. I can't wait. I am super excited to read everyone's poems. Aha! Yeah. Not as excited, Yuri? Not at all. To be fair, not many people can get excited like Sayori does. From the few days I've known her, I can understand that. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism of something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Mikey did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Mikey liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize she was so invested in trying to impress the new guy, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... Oh, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Mikey appreciates my poem more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how did you know he'd appreciate my poem more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose booze magically grew a size bigger as soon as Mikey started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Mikey, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making our poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Mikey. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Mikey? God damn it. I look at both girls while placing my hands on the table. Well? Why'd I have to get dragged into this? I'm not here for more than 2 days and I am already dragged into such a frivolous altercation. Both girls stare at me, waiting for an answer. Listen, girls. Wait, I'm not given a choice this time, I guess. This is probably one of the most stupid arguments I have ever heard. And I have literally heard 2 grown men argue over a soda and nearly beat each other to death because of it. Fact of the matter is, you both should definitely not be attacking each other because of something like this. From what I understand, there are reasons writing has so many variations, each with different impacts and emotion. I looked into Natsuki. Natsuki? Huh? Your writing is simplistic because that is how you choose to write it. I direct my cold, dead gaze to Yuri. And Yuri? Yes? Your writing is more formal and complex because it is how you choose to write it. But that doesn't make either of your girls' writing inferior. Both of your poems were great, and I was impressed by both of them. Okay. I guess. Now, if you both would keep me out of your petty and frivolous arguments, I would appreciate it. Both girls have sunken into their seats in defeat. Sayori stands up and cries out after I silence myself. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Jesus. And Natsuki's like, what the fuck? Sayori? Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Natsuki and Yuri nod their heads. Yeah. Natsuki doesn't respond. She sits in her chair with a blank expression while completely silent. I look over and make eye contact with Monica. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper into her ear. Oh, that was a whisper? Huh. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Ah! It isn't like I could blame you. An argument like that, albeit completely stupid in nature, is still difficult to resolve. But Sayori handled that much better than I ever expected of her. Whatever. That's Sayori for you. You also did well handling yourself there too, Mikey. Let's just say I am used to these things. Nevertheless, thank you. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Mikey, how about you? I'd say it was interesting. I turned to Sayori. Mikey, are you ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Sayori? About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? What? Jumping to conclusions and assumptions like that is foolish, Sayori. It gets people killed. Bottom line, no, I do not hate them. It takes quite a lot for me to hate someone. I just wanted to see what your opinion was. I could see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Mikey, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. If you say so. I do. Every day's gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the fact that I haven't joined the club. We'll just see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I turn to walk away from her, but she grabs my arm. Mikey? What do you want, woman? Jeez. Can we hang out more today? I have things I have to do, sorry. Really? Yeah. Sayori pouts at me while I wave her off towards her house. Sayori waves bye to me as she skips towards her home. 2:15 in the morning? I mean, shit. I roll over to the left side of my bed, increasingly getting more irritated at myself each time. I'm usually never this restless unless I just got done with work. I lift myself up off of my bed and look out my window. The night is clear and empty, which is something I'm familiar with. There have been many times I was forced to remain motionless in brush on a night like this, waiting and waiting. There were even times when it would rain constantly, but after a while you get used to it. I remember back at my old school, some days during PT it would be freezing and pouring out. Of course, our instructors didn't care. A few of my classmates and I didn't think we could continue. I swear, some of the water on my underarms had begun to freeze. I hated it. But it taught me just how far a human body could go in severe conditions. It's clear I won't be sleeping for a while, so I get myself up out of my bed. I might as well take a walk. As I walk down the nicely maintained sidewalk of the neighborhood, I pass by Sayori's house. Sayori is a bubbly girl. One that you could say is rare to come by. Her energy is uplifting. She reminds me of... I stopped walking. No. I mustn't let myself. The words leave my mouth with a pained soreness to them. I continue my walk around the block, but my mind continually haunts me about something. She wouldn't want me to. I raise my head and look up to the night sky. So this is why I couldn't sleep, huh? I leave to live a normal life, but the past remains with me, no matter how far I ran. If I could just say those two words to you, my conscience would not eat at me. You were very important to me, after all. You were there for me when no one else was. When you found me, you showed me that I could actually be useful. With your outstretched arm, offering your hand to me, those eyes projected nothing but acceptance and love. Huh? You are useful to someone somewhere, Mikey. What? I don't know who's talking, though. Even if it's for a day. You will know you did right when your memory lingers. Those 3 sentences you spoke have engraved themselves into my mind. Damn you, woman. Even when you're gone, you still have such an influence on me. I lower my head in a futile effort to strengthen my resolve. Huh. There's a lot to know. Wow. So there's a lot to this story that meets the eye. This is truly interesting. This is where I'm going to end this recording. But there is so many questions still need to be answered. Of so much stuff. There's so much stuff that we don't even know yet and don't understand yet. It's one of those stories where, like, there's questions at the start and then they get answered later on. For one thing, who's Ashley? Right now, I'm assuming Ashley is the girl on the main menu screen. The one that's in the middle of all the other 4 girls. The one that has like a combination of Monica and Sayori. Which he does point out that Monica looks familiar. And Sayori's got like the personality like her. As it seems. So I'm just assuming that's Ashley, but I have no idea. Like I said, I've never seen anything about this mod. I've only heard it so many times throughout Reddit saying it's like very recommended to play and stuff. And there's definitely a big story to this. Plus, a lot of other questions that still need to be answered about all the times that happened at night. Like, who called MC? Who was the one who called him late at night? Who's the guy that came up to him when he got out of his car at night? What does MC do? There's so much questions that still need to be answered, which I'll probably find out in later recording sessions. Right now, this is a really interesting mod. There's definitely going to be some kind of deep story to this. That's for sure. Anyway, that'll be it. And I will see you guys in the next video.